You know what it is, another edition of SMSD, your boy Twan checking in. I'm saying I got my Florida ATL fan with me, Young Smilez. What's good, my brother?
What's up?
Man, feeling good, feeling great, man. How you been feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. Just recently made this move out here, so I'm excited. See what comes with it.
So how's that transition been? I'm saying coming from Florida, coming to A, man. What was it like for you?
It's really not been too bad. I've been out here several times. I've been prepping, prepping for the move, getting everything together. I love Florida. Florida will always be my home. But I got to do what I need to do to take that next step in my career. So it's lovely.
Okay. Now, with the natural disaster we had out there, any family, anything like that, everything good with the fam?
Yeah, I don't have any family out there.
Okay.
My people are all good.
So let's go ahead and get right into this single, man. Youngin', man.
Yeah.
Fire visual, fire single, man. Talk to me about that, man. What was the process coming with that single, the visual, you know what I'm saying, the whole breakdown for that joint?
Man, honestly, Youngin' was, I've been making a lot of pop records like my manager always talk about. But I just wanted to kind of let people know I can rap too, you know what I mean? So I just kind of wanted to just go in on one and kind of talk about my life growing up. So I don't know if you heard the song, listen to the lyrics, but I say just a youngin' selling candy at the school for low, you know what I mean? Like selling Snickers and the little dollar store candy and selling 50 cents.
Getting hustle on.
Yeah, so I just want to kind of touch on that in the song so people can relate.
Who produced that joint right there?
My boy, 850. He's out of Pensacola, Florida as well.
Okay.
He produces almost all my records, to be honest. We work hand in hand on almost everything. So he's dope.
Okay. So how did that tandem start, man? And was it the music that came first? When you go in the booth, do you listen to the record, or do you come with the verse and then you pick the beat around it, or what's that process like?
I always will send him ideas for what I want for my song, and then he'll create it, and then I'll write it based off the beat, because I like all my songs to be kind of structured in a certain way. So I'll write based off the beat, and then I go into the booth already ready to just lay it down at that point. So.
Now, musically for you, has it always been the thing for you, or was it something else before the music, or was that, this is it right here?
I've always loved music, but I actually played football for 17 years. So football was at the top for a while. I just recently started actually recording and doing all this type of stuff about 2 years ago. So it was definitely football first. I was my first love, but music is definitely taking over and taking the steering wheel completely. So, and I love music. I've always been a part of music. My family grew up in the music. My dad's a pastor, so we grew up singing in the church. All my brothers can sing. There's 7 of us. There's 8 boys total. So we've always been into music always.
So the whole family musically inclined.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting that piece for them.
Absolutely.
Anybody ever say you look like AB just a smidget? Nah, I never got that one.
Never.
Okay. So I'm like, man, we talk about football. I'm like, you look like AB just a little bit out there, man. Yeah. But first off, man, with the football, you know what I'm saying, as a child, would that be something that you would want, your young ones to do?
Oh, absolutely. They're gonna have a football in their hand and come out the womb.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be their choice ultimately what sport they want to play. I'm definitely going to introduce you at a young age. I want them, football taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Not just how to hit somebody, but how to teach you qualities of a man to me, and hard work and discipline and being somewhere on time and holding yourself accountable. All those different type of things. I think football teaches you a lot.
Talk about that mindset mentality when you think about the music, and how do you incorporate some of the things that you learned from football and putting that into the music, and also, of course, being a man. How did that all come about, for you?
I think I took the discipline part, definitely. I'm very persistent, not only with what I do, but with just everything. My questions, I think football helped me to establish that, and I can take that and put it to music. You know what I'm saying? I've taken 5 beats and written 5 songs in one night.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And recorded the next day. Just because it's like, so what, not what. It's always like our motto that we kind of went by. You know, something go to us, you know, so what, now what, now what you gonna do? So I think I've taken those key factors from football and related it to my everyday life. Not just, you know what I'm saying, not just music, not just football, but whatever I'm doing in my life, trying to be persistent, responsible, you know, disciplined as a person.
Okay.
As a man.
How are family and friends perceiving, or how are they receptive to when they see you switch from the football and they doing the music, and you have some friends who may still be doing the football thing? How do they see you? How do they look at you when you switching off?
At first, I think people kind of take it like a joke. You know what I mean? Like people who really know me, like, oh, you know, Smilez, he rapping now. You know what I mean? Like everybody rapping now, like, you know, stuff like that. At first, but then as I kept growing as an artist, my songs got better and I got better. I think people started to like really dive. You know what I'm saying? Like really dive in. Like, dang, like you pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Kind of dope. Like my mom, like she didn't even listen to my stuff at first, but now she like, send me a new song. You know, that's you know what I'm saying. But my teammates, they support me. Like it's dope. It was definitely a transition, but I knew that coming out. Like with anything, when you start at the bottom, it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be hard to come up. It's going to be hard to get to where you want to go. So I kind of knew that going in, so I was prepared for it.
Okay. How have the family been taking on the music thing? Have they been like die-hard supporters? Have they been tapping in with the movement?
Oh yeah. My brothers support hard. My mom and dad not really on social media, but my brothers always. And my brother actually makes music as well. His name's Smilez out of Nashville. He lives in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
He's dope as well.
Okay.
So shout out to Big Bro.
Yeah. So we seen, man, that you did the South by Southwest, man. How was that for you?
It was dope, man. That was my first time going. It was crazy. It was a lot of people, a lot of people. But it was a dope experience because I got to kind of experience like the pop-up style, you know, venues. You got 5 different people, you know what I'm saying, performing at 5 different locations. Like, it's a really dope event. And after I performed, I had people like yo, like, you were so dope, yo. I had some dude from some regular trying to talk to me, like, it was a very dope experience. Then we got to see Future live, so that was dope too.
Have you been able to do Rolling Loud?
Not yet, I've not done Rolling Loud. That's on my bucket list.
Okay, most definitely. When you talk about the industry, or when you think about the industry, has it been everything you expected it to be, or has it turned out to be a whole different animal?
It's been everything I expected to be and something more. I would say I'm just really now diving into the industry side of it. Like, I'm starting to like, you know, get to know people in high places and like, who's who and what's what and how that dot connects to that dot type of thing. So it's definitely very interesting. Some sharks, you know what I'm saying? Like,
most
it's
definitely
all business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, I'm learning that firsthand. So.
Since we're talking about the industry, man, we saying you done caught the air of some heavy hitters, man. We talking about Rock Nation, man.
Yeah.
First off, how did that even happen? What is it? Did somebody come to you directly? Did you get an email? Like, what's the story, man?
I'm in Jacksonville, right? And I'm actually playing 2K. I just got off work, like I'm chilling, like, and my manager, Change, shout out to Change, he called me, he like, yo, we got some good news, you know what I'm saying? Rock Nation, blah blah blah. So apparently, I want to make sure I get the story right. He had the guy Daniel reached out to him asking if he had any artists, any dope music, blah blah blah. He sent us some artists. They hit him back. They said, yo, this kid Smilez is dope. We want to hear some more. So we sent him like 2 more records. They were like, yo, we want to meet this kid. So we fly out to LA. And originally they want me as a songwriter, right? They're like, oh, he writes dope stuff. You know what I'm saying? We just want him to write for other artists. So we get there, we meet everybody, sit down, talk, blah, blah, blah. We listen to some more tracks they haven't heard yet. By the time it ended the meeting, the whole perception of the meeting had changed. Like, they weren't just talking about me as a songwriter, they were talking about me as an artist.
Wow.
And potentially, you know, like albums and distribution and different stuff like that. So it was just crazy how the narrative changed from that to that. So Rock Nation is dope. They showed me a lot of love. I appreciate it. We still talking about stuff. We got some stuff on the way. So I'm excited.
Florida, man, the music side is definitely rich in history. So when you have like a Rock Nation, man, present day, and I'm saying, hear your music and really want to tap in, what's that feeling like, man, coming from Florida and knowing like you got some people that's coming up out of Florida, man, that's doing this music thing, and you being one of those fresh names for people to kind of really tap in and see what's going on. How has that been for you?
It's good, man. It's definitely humbling, I would say the word is. All respect to Florida, because we got dope artists. I can name about 5 people right now from my city alone that's dope. And I feel like Florida should get that type of respect for music because Florida, we are. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope. It's definitely very humbling. I try to pride myself on being humble and taking stuff in one day at a time, But it's dope. It's exciting.
What's some of those singles that people need to be tuned into, or those visuals that people need to be tuned into, man? That definitely, you know that's like, yo, this is that heat right here. If you ain't heard it, you tripping.
Yeah, they tripping. You definitely need to tap in on Youngin. Definitely need to tap in on my YouTube right now. Young Smilez, tap in and go watch that music video. But what you know about love?
Okay.
That record.
Let's talk about that record, man. Talk about that. What you know about love, man.
I was sitting down in the living room with my mom and my producer, 850. He had just sent me the beat, and I was listening to it, and I was like, man, what you know about love? And mom was like, yeah, that's good. So she chatted it up. We tried to write the song. So I wrote that song in a day, and I think 2 days later I recorded it. And I actually, believe it or not, at one point did not like the song. I was like, man, I don't want to do no video to this. I don't want to blah, blah, blah. But that's the same song that caught all the attention of the labels. That song. I'm telling you, it's always a song you don't like.
Man, always the records that you like, nah, I'm going to hold on to this one. I don't want that one. And then somebody be like, yo, you need to release this one. This is the next single.
That's the one they love, bro.
So when you in that process of putting these records together, and even if you're sitting on them, what's that circle do? Is it just you and your manager, or how do y'all put it together for like that next single release, that next visual release? How do y'all figure out what's going to be that next record?
Well, we just, honestly, we sit down and we listen to every record, probably like 2 or 3 or 4 times, and really get the feel to what we think we want to go with next, because what we go with next is a direction of my career, you know what I mean? So if I put out another rap record, now I'm starting getting a little buzz. Am I gonna be labeled as a rapper? You know what I mean? Or like if I put out a pop record, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what we're trying to do. But I have so many different type of records, like so many different styles, genres of things that I can do. So it's really just about where we're looking to go next. You know, as far as my name and people's mouths or headlines or whatever it is we're doing. We just hooked up with a PR, so we got a lot of stuff coming up that's very important. So we actually already have a record picked out that's coming next. So it's exciting.
What's the name of that joint?
It's called True Story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that joint a little bit?
I mean, yeah, a little bit. True Story is kind of like, I wouldn't say it's like Youngin, but it's different. Once again, I try to tap into the childhood of Smilez, kind of like what I did growing up and stuff like that, and also related to, you know, a common person. So anybody can sing along. It's catchy, it's easy. I think the song is 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So that record definitely, that record has the legs to go by itself. In my opinion.
Okay. And we talking about a project on the way too. What can people expect on this project, man? Hits on hits. Come on, man. You gotta talk to me now.
We can expect this project. You can expect to start the album from the beginning and not skip a song.
I like that. Any features on this project?
No features.
All you.
Solo.
Crazy right there.
Solo for this.
Crazy right there.
I'm sure I have features on the next one after this one.
Not this one though. They gotta hear you. They gotta get into it.
You know, you say you gotta earn your respect. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be like, oh, who's a young Smilez? You know what I mean? It is what it is. But once they hear me, they'll know what's up.
Now for you, has it been any point in your career, whether it was football or music, that you feel like, man, this might not work? Any self-doubt, period?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, you're not human unless you kind of, at a point in time, doubt yourself, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Football for me, it was my last, a year ago spring, when I originally stopped playing, because I was like, I had to face myself kind of like, am I really going to go to the NFL? Like, is this, you know what I'm saying? It's really, really a possibility for me. Mm-hmm. And I didn't think it was. I worked hard, I was a workhorse, but I didn't think it was. So that's when I put that away. With music along the way, I definitely had moments where I was like, man, I'm about to quit this. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I physically and mentally could not, because I'm so in it. I wake up and I envision where I'm going to be. Mm-hmm. I envision myself around in front of 100,000 people in the crowd. I see it, you know what I mean? I can't not do it. This is it. Like, this is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be happy doing anything else. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't. I'd just be existing. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be living. I'd just be there. Like, I knew I could never work a 9 to 5. And no disrespect to people who do. You know what I'm saying? But that just never was for me.
Yeah.
It ain't, and it isn't, and it won't be. I moved here, and I'm gonna make it happen. People always say Atlanta either make or break you, so I'm about to make it.
People really truly find out how strong they are when they move away from their comfort zone.
Right.
So a lot of people, they come to Atlanta, and this is that city. You know, you can make a lot of money in this city, but you gotta know what you want to do, and you gotta be on point with it. You can't steer off because you'll be lost.
Absolutely.
And then when you lost, you're gonna be out of here quickly, because this city gonna eat you alive and spit you right back out and send you right back to where you came from. And you talk about, gotta go back that 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? You try to manifest your dreams, try to do what you want to do, and be who you want to be, like that person in life. You know what I'm saying?
That's fact. It's true.
Man, we talk about that 2K and that Madden, man. Which one we choosing?
Madden all day.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Have you played the new Madden?
I have not. I'm actually, man, I used to be a big gamer, but I hadn't really been. I guess I kind of grew out of it a little bit. I don't play as much as I used to, but I still, every now and then I play. I actually just got my mom to mail my Xbox One.
Okay.
I left it in Florida, so she mailed it to me.
Gotta get back into it.
I'm actually still in school too, so
Where we
graduated. University of West Florida.
That's what's up. That's what's up,
this
man.
December.
Man, salute to you, my brother. Salute to you, man. Gotta get that going, man.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah. I chopped it up with my man UConn, man, and he's a big gamer. He was saying, you know, just at point in times he had to get in there in the trenches, man, on that 2K, man, just to make things happen. You know what I'm saying? For you and that Madden, did you ever like gamble in the Madden? Or was it just like for the bragging rights? That's it?
I just kind of played with like friends and my brothers, my teammates. Really, I never really gambled. Really, like I was good, but I wasn't good enough to put 100. You know what I'm saying? Put a glove on or something like that. My little brother can do that. He's really good. I ain't gonna risk it.
I dig that.
I need my money.
I dig that. Got to hold on to that coins, man. Need this for studio time. I need this for my career, man. I got time to waste.
Gotta get the music videos. No, I ain't got no time.
All that.
I'm still an indie artist right now. Like,
all of it costs money.
All that bread costs.
Man, people can't grasp around that concept that everything costs money.
Everything.
So, you know, artists who be wanting a bunch of stuff for free, you know, and nothing to. Come on, cut it out. Cut it out. Don't work for you like that. Lastly, anything you want to get off your chest, where can they find you on social media? Anything you got coming up?
Sure, yeah. You can find me at Young Smilez 17 on Instagram. Young Smilez on Twitter. That's YUNGSMILEZ17. And that's pretty much Young Smilez on everything. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Audio Mag. Anything you want to find me on, you can find me at YUNGSMILEZ. And make sure y'all look out for my new singles coming out. My album coming out. It's called Broken Promises.